Ironman World Champs will now be postponed. We have the choice to make between Ironman World Champs in St. George, Utah in May or Kona in October.
What are they going to do? I don't know.
The team, after careful consideration, we've made a decision and we are going to be meeting St. George, May 2022.
The decision to move the race to a completely different type of environment is going to make it kind of fun. We get to be this little piece of history.
COVID is going to be around for the foreseeable future. I think it's time to move with the times and accept this change. It looks like an amazing venue for an Ironman.
I work for the National Health Service, the NHS in the UK. I work as a pharmacist. Obviously working in healthcare and particularly in hospitals this year has been incredibly challenging with the COVID pandemic. It's really hard not to let that affect your personal life.
I am insanely grateful to Zwift for giving me courses to practice on from the comfort of my own garage.
It's a really challenging course. Obviously the first time we've ever had World Championship in Utah. We're pretty pumped to be there, absolutely ready to crush it. All of our athletes have been able to do some racing. When you get there on race day, you put it together. It's a reminder of why you put in all the hard work.
We are racing outdoor triathlon in Nottingham, so it's a full distance. So a bit nervous. My first triathlon ever was July 2018. Finished and said I am never doing another one. So it's amazing how times change so quickly.
So what race feels on the stove tonight?
Rice. Very exciting. Come on, you can do it.
Gordon Ramsay needs to forget about all these fancy dining. It's all about plain rice and plain chicken with a touch of salt.
So bed, nice and early, and then a hideous alarm of 4 o'clock. Ready to go.
This is a young athlete to triathlon. I think she's continuously surprising herself.
Brilliant result, second overall. Definitely proud parents, well done. That was brilliant.
I got through the entire race by saying you can give up at the next big marker in my mind. Came in to go into transition and saw all my family and my friends and I thought, but I can't let them down, I need to at least run past them. It wasn't quite the race I wanted. It's only my second full and I finished second, so I can't complain at all.
My name is Kristen Yax. I'm a psychology instructor at Oregon State University. I do feel a little bit like the underdog on the team. The other athletes are just so amazing.
It's so interesting to me that Kristen describes herself as an underdog. She's a professor, balancing a 5-year-old and training. It's not easy. She's only at the cusp of understanding her own potential.
Water was really nice.
Mommy has an hour and a half bike ride on her schedule. I'm gonna go get ready.
What do you want to do with me?
Lego!
Legos? Okay. I'm constantly amazed at not only what a great athlete she is, but how she fits that into everything else in her life. One of the most gratifying things for me to see is what a great role model Kristen has been and the sport has been for Axel.
What's your favorite cheer?
Go Kristen!
I don't think that I would be the athlete that I am today without Zwift. I'm able to push myself. It gives me that extra edge that I need that I don't get outside. It allows me to train at a higher level. I love it.
I've known Kristen for probably about 10 years. I've been coaching her for about 4 years and it's awesome. What do you feel unsure about?
The swim.
There's no hesitation. Every athlete has a weakness, and Kristen's weakness at this point is a swim. But there are a handful of females in the age group that are anywhere close to as fast as Kristen is on a bike, especially with new equipment that she's got on that Specialized. And I would be surprised if she's not at the front of the race by the end of the bike ride.
My new bike's gonna be a lot lighter. It's gonna have disc brakes, which I'm really excited about, to have more control over cornering and descending.
Hey! How's it going? Are you ready?
Yes.
I've got a surprise for you. Are you excited?
Wow.
Are you excited to ride that thing?
It's so light.
Oh, she's gonna cry. I knew you were gonna cry.
I can't believe it's mine. I'm so motivated now. Thank you, Specialized. Thank you, Zwift. What do you think, Axel?
Cool.
Isn't it cool?
Everyone's got their bikes now. Now we need to get them as fast as possible. You need to be aero, you need to be comfy. There's only one man in the UK for that, and it's Matt Bottrell. He's coached a couple of world Ironman record holders. Super chuffed to see how the fit goes. And I want to see the Shiv, I want to see the paint job.
80% of the drag actually comes from the athlete, so if they're sitting bolt upright, that might be great for comfort, but we've got to try and find this balance between the two.
I've never owned such an amazing piece of kit before. I just couldn't believe how lucky I was, and it looks amazing.
This is Triathlete 7. We've got some work to do, that is for sure.
His word as I walked in was, "Oh, you're about as aerodynamic as a brick," which is probably as complimentary as it gets in the cycling world. He's given me some drills to work on. Shoulders are quite relaxed. I think the words are like a tortoise shell, so you can practice like lifting your shoulders up. Hopefully next time Matt sees me out on the road, I will be slightly more aerodynamic. Here's the hoping.
So I had a pretty bad day at work. It was very, very busy. Traffic was absolutely horrendous. Managed to get myself on the turbo and pedalling. It is now 20 to 8 and we are still just about to cook dinner. This is all part and parcel of triathlon training, I guess.
Being part of Zwift Academy and you're part of something that's greater than just yourself, just gotta keep my head down and keep training.
It's so tough for everyone, and we've really helped each other through that. Everyone's bringing something to the table, and it's just positivity. Everyone's stronger together.
To be able to turn on Zwift and see people from all over the world riding together, it's such a good reminder of what inspires us about triathlon.
The Academy this year, like the rest of the world, has been different. Zwift is based on community. You can ride with anyone all over the world, whatever time. People are learning to focus on the process and really embrace and enjoy the journey. It's not just race day, it's not about winning, it's about how we do it. And I think if we do it together, that's awesome.
Being married to a triathlete, everything is about triathlon.
It all started with a bet, kept me hooked.
Athletics have always been the one thing that kind of keeps me motivated.
I swear he's racing every weekend.